Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is doing okay. Welcome to Nostec Academy. If this is the first time being on this channel, consider subscribing and also liking the video. So in this video, we're going to answer a two-column cash book, and this question comes from 2021. So the question reads, the following transactions were available in the books of J. Nchimunia on 31st March 2020. And these transactions were as follows: March 1, March 5th, then 8 up to 26. Those were the transactions. Then we are required to prepare the two-column cash book, 10 marks. So now the title is very important. So we're going to start with the title. All right, so the name of the person is Jane Nchimunia. So we are going to write here Jane Nchimunia. Okay, Jane Nchimunia, two-column cash book. Okay, two-column cash book. Then this took place in 2022. So we're going to start with 2022 here. 2022, the year. Okay, then the month is May. Okay, so we're going to write here May 1. All right, the first transaction, of course, took place on May 1. So what you need to do is to read the transaction and understand it. So the transaction reads, started business with 5,560 kwacha cash and 2,900 at the bank. So what do you call the money used to start up a business? This is called capital. So here you're going to write in the details column, we're going to write capital. Okay, capital. Then in the cash account, capital is as always has the debit balance in the cash book. So in the cash account we have, so we're going to debit cash with 5,500. Okay, 5,560 here. Then you have 00 ngwe, so you can add another column for ngwes. All right, even here ngwe. Okay, like this. So we're going to write here 00 ngwe. Then in the same column, in the same row, we're going to write in the bank balance here, we're going to debit 2,900 ngwe. Now, listen, why are we putting this in the same row? It is because this is the money we use. This is capital, and capital has always the debit balance in the cash book. So in the bank we have 2,900. Then in cash in hand we have 5,560. So that's what happened on May 1. Then May 5, May 5th, Tembo paid us by check. So here we're going to write Tembo. So Tembo paid us. Us who? The Nchimunias. The Nchimunia. Okay? Paid us. So by check. So we're going to debit Tembo here. Okay? In the bank column. Check how much. So we are receiving the money. So we're going to debit, and since it's by check, we're going to debit bank 2,550 00 ngwe there. Then on May 8, paid wages by cash. It's us who paid wages. So here we're going to write wages in the details. Wages. We paid by cash. So when you are paying someone, we lose money. So money is going out of the business. So we're going to credit cash. Since we paid by cash, how much? 420. So 420. 00 ngwe. Okay. Then what else? What's next? Oh, by the way, since we've included the ngwes, so we can just write here like this. Here kwacha, then here inside ngwe. Okay. Kwacha here, ngwe. The same vein here, kwacha. Okay, ngwe here, kwacha, ngwe. Okay. So we go to the May 16th. May 16th, what happened? Paid C calendar by check. It's us who paid C calendar by check. So here we're going to write C calendar, the name of the person, C calendar. Since we paid him by check, we lost money. Money was going out of the business. So we're going to credit bank here. We credit bank by how much? 12,500. So we're going to write here 12,500 00 ngwe. Yeah. The second last transaction, which is May 22. May 22, the transaction was sold goods by cash. Okay, sold goods by cash. So when you sell good by cash, it is sales. And when you sell good, money is coming to us. So, and by cash. So we're going to debit cash account by 25,000. All right, this is the wrong way there. 25,000. Next is the last transaction, which took place on May 26th. Paid insurance by cash. It's us who paid for insurance. So we're going to say insurance in the details. Since we paid by cash, we're going to credit cash account by 880 here 00 ngwe, like that. So transactions are done. What you need to do is just to balance this account book, the cash book. Now, how do you balance this cash book? It is very simple. What you need to do is to add the totals. The first, since okay, so since the month of May ends on 31st, so we're going to write here May 31st. Then we're going to write balance here. Balance carried down, CD. All right, carried down. Then let's draw line here. We're going to write our total. So let me show you what we do. You add in the cash account. All right, cash account. Let me solve from here. I'll erase it. So in cash account debit side, we add this amount plus this amount. So we're going to say 5,560 plus 25,000. Okay, it's giving me 30,560. What is it there on the credit side? So on the credit side, we have 420 plus 880. You only have two transactions there as well, so it's giving me 1,300. So what we're going to do here, we're going to compare the two, okay, and check which one is bigger. Automatically this one is bigger, is on the debit side, so the bigger amount is going to be put here on the total, which is 30,560 00 ngwe. Even this side 30,560 00 ngwe. Okay, now you check which side was smaller. The credit side was smaller, so on the balance carried down here we are going to put the difference. So we're going to subtract. We're going to say 30,560 minus 1,300 is giving me 29,200. So here on the credit side we're going to add 29,260. Why are we doing this? We are doing this so that it balances. The debit side and the credit side must balance. So when we add these three, 1, 2 plus the balance carried down, it should equal to 30,560. Even this side should be equal to this amount. That is balancing. Now, the month after May, you have to be very careful here. The month after May is June. So we're going to say on June 1, you are going to go there with the balance brought down, which is BD, balance brought down. Now, if the shortfall amount was on the credit side, this 29,000, then the balance brought down will be on the credit side, on the debit side, which is 29,260. So we've balanced the cash account. Then you do the same with the bank account. Let me just get rid of these calculations. Okay, on the bank account, on the debit side, we add the two transactions, 2,900 plus 2,550 is equals to 5,450 on the debit side. Then do the same on the credit side. We only have one transaction, so there's nothing to add. You just have to write 2,500 there and compare the two. Automatically the credit side is bigger than the debit side. So we're going to write the bigger amount here, which is 12,500 00 of course, 12,500 okay, 00 ngwe. Then we make sure that we subtract the two. So we're going to subtract this from this. So we're going to say 12,500 minus 5,450 is giving me 7,050. Now, where are we going to write this amount? Where there is a less or shortfall. So it is this side automatically on the debit side. So this amount will be written as 7,050 kwacha. Okay, 00 ngwe. Now, listen. Like I said here, if the balance here, the balance carried down is on the debit side, the balance brought down will be on the credit side. It's opposite. So it will be this side, which is 7,050. Okay? So this is the end. This is how you prepare a 2-column cash book. Okay? Now, if you are still together up to this point, please consider subscribing, liking the video. This is the only way you can help the channel grow and also encourage us to prepare more questions, to answer more examination questions, and also to do a lot of videos on different topics. Thank you so much. All the best in your studies.